All right, well I think journalists in New Zealand deserve to give the people the information that they want. And New Zealanders deserve to ask questions.
The maggots are too close.
And thanks everybody for your support and for being here. Freedom of speech is something that is worth fighting for in this country. And you as Kiwis deserve to know the truth about whatever you want to know the truth about. And it's really important that we stand because they want you guys silenced. And they've gone after us as a fishing expedition to find anything they can, because Kiwis deserve the right to know what their government is doing in collusion with anybody around the world. This government said that they would be the most transparent government there is, and we are simply the real fourth estate, and we ask the hard questions that the mainstream media refuses to. And why do we do that? We do that for you. We do that for your children and your grandchildren. Because this country is trying to silence your voice. We've travelled up and down this country, heard from so many of you who are feeling disenfranchised and had your voices silenced, and the mainstream media refuses to ask you the questions. They refuse to go and talk to the vaccine injured. They refuse to actually hear other sides of the story, whatever story it is. And this is what this is about. You are allowed to ask questions. You do not have to be silenced. We are simply trying to be a voice for the people. This is the people's platform. What crime has been committed here? What crime?
And we'll never be gagged. This is the way it is.
Today we realised you had to take the day off work, and in this day and age when you've been mandated out of jobs because the government has forced and coerced many of us to take an experimental gene therapy that we didn't want to take, taking a day off work is a big deal. So don't think we take it lightly that you've turned up. We thank all the people of New Zealand for their messages of love and support. We stand strong. This is something that's happening all around the world, that independent voices and alternative media is being silenced. And every journalist in this country should be extremely concerned that not only did we have all our computers taken, all our phones, all our electronic devices, our storage devices got taken.
They better return my dick shots.
And everything needs to be...
There are some good ones on there, I can tell you.
Everything needs to be returned. So thank you to the Counterspin media supporters. Yeah. You guys are phenomenal. We do this for you. We've had people come from up and down the country to be here today, and it's because of you guys that we do this. And Kiwis deserve the truth, and facts and evidence matter, and why can we not have a discussion? Let's bring back civil discussion. Where was that counter protest?
Let's bring back truth in the media.
Does anybody on the People's Platform here have a question? I will answer questions from the People's Platform. Who out there has a question?
Are you gagged?
No, we'll never allow ourselves to be gagged anyway. Even if it was an order, we'd tell them to get fucked.
You have a license. You're doing a great job.
People are getting killed by this democidal maniac of a government. They're the biggest criminal organisation in this damn country, and we have 4 investigative cases open against them, and that's why the silence. Because trust me, you're going to love how this ends.
So the mainstream media needs to decide which side they're on right now. Okay? Are you actually going to ask your government the hard questions? Why was Avi Yemeni not allowed to enter this country?
Yes.
Okay? Why was material being objectionable, so called, 2 days after we allegedly posted a link, and then it was signed off on the 25th. So allegedly we posted it on the 22nd.
So it's retrospective now, is it?
It was the chief censor allegedly deemed it objectionable on the 24th, signed off on the 25th. This is in February earlier this year. Why did they wait over 6 months?
Until Stuff did their bullshit and bring their fire and fury out, which we destroyed for $10.
You did. Where they tried to discredit anybody who is standing up and asking questions. and tried to slander people. They did not go to NZDSOS for serious expert advice.
All the lawyers, all the teachers.
They did not talk to Linda Walden from the New Zealand Health Forum, who's been dealing with the vaccine injured. They did not actually genuinely ask, they didn't not go to anybody in that documentary, and Paula Penfold said, well, they've all got their right of reply because they all have their own platforms. Well, Paula Penfold's audience doesn't go on our platforms. So why were we not given a right of reply? How much taxpayer money, over $300,000, was given to Stuff Circuit? Okay? So why did they wait 6 months before they came after us?
Not even a takedown notice or nothing was given.
If this was objectionable material that was so dangerous for the public to click on an overseas link to an overseas website that didn't actually, we didn't link to this video that was already deemed objectionable.
No.
It's an investigation that's going on overseas. Okay, so why?
Involving former New Zealand police officers and military.
So why did they not come after us sooner? This is a political attack.
Yes.
This is a fishing expedition to take all our equipment and stop us from broadcasting.
The truth.
Do they do this to TVNZ if TVNZ is under attack, or TV3? Do they take all their equipment and shut down their
Of course
operation?
not, because they're compliant minions who do as they're told.
So now they wouldn't let us put our standing forward. They've had it shut down.
It's alright, just does not matter.
But
Like I said, they're phase one.
But people need to understand, 14 years imprisonment is what is on the line here. Over $200,000 worth of fines. And Calvin's
I got that twice.
the charges.
Yeah. I said add a couple more, it doesn't
New
worry me.
Zealand has to ask themselves, what is the value of free speech? It's your right to know, and we are literally standing here on behalf of the New Zealand people to know and understand the truth.